Happy Mondays, everybody. It's great to see you. We did say there would be no football until Thursday, but we thought, you know what? We really cannot wait to see you all again. So we have jumped in for the first round proper of the FA Cup, and it is the Daggers against who I do believe are the Lions. I do like their badge because it is a lion and he looks like he's roaring and all the rest of it. So the players have taken to the pitch and, you know, they're stood around the centre circle. We've got one, I think Daggers have only got one screen, and that's got some poppies and everything on it, and it all looks very respectable. And we've just had some wreaths that have been laid at the side of the pitch as well, and it says, "We will remember," and we're getting the last post played by a trumpeter, and there's a few flags and a few war veterans on the pitch as well, and all the players are arm in arm. Fantastic scenes here this evening at the stadium, and there's one with the ball next to it, the game ball in the centre of the pitch, and there's a wreath right next to it. So a beautiful little touch by the FA there, and straight after this game we will be having the second round proper live draw only here on Football Fans Live. So you will be able to find out who your team will be playing in the second round of the FA Cup. As we know, the FA Cup is the oldest cup in history, and you know it goes back decades and decades and decades and decades. It's the oldest club football tournament in the world, which we're very proud to have here in the United Kingdom. So we are only a few moments away from kickoff, and one of these two teams may be going through tonight. If it's a draw, then it will go to a replay, but hopefully it won't come to that. We want it all to be decided within 90 minutes. You're blipping in and out for some reason, but there we go. Let me just sort out. I've got a few technical issues there. And just make sure that your thing is around the right way. Put that on the outside of my jacket. Don't want that being in the way. So we're about to get underway, and we do so. We really do so here. And it's Dagenham Redbridge attacking the goal to my left. They are in red and blue this evening, and very silly, the referee has worn black this evening, and Salford are all in black. So I can't see where the referee is. Oh no, the referee's got light blue on, sorry. Okay, I couldn't see him at first, and I thought that dozy referee has gone and worn black. So Salford are all in black this evening. So that's not the best away kit in the world, but hey ho, who am I to judge? Now, Dagenham and Redbridge, they've had a mixed start. They were doing really well. They are a non-league side in the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 National League, and they've been doing really, really well. But the last few games, it's just slipped away. They were on top of the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 League at one point, but I do believe that Grimsby have still got top position in that league, and they are looking to get into Division 2, which Salford are the favourites here tonight because they're in the league above Dagenham and Redbridge, just in case you guys were wondering which leagues that they were in. So Dagenham and Redbridge are in the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 National League, and Salford are in Division 2. So they are clear favourites here tonight, but the wonderful thing about football is football's a wonderful thing. No, I'm only kidding. Well, it is a wonderful thing. But yeah, it doesn't always go in the way of the favourites. My team, Kidderminster Harriers, Grimsby, who are top of the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 League. Kidderminster Harriers, my team, are halfway in their league, which is a league below in the National League North, but we still beat them. Hey! So I'll be looking forward to that this evening. Now, if you want to let me know in the chat who your team are, I will be able to tell you what ball number they will be in the draw. Salford City have just won a corner in the opening 3 minutes of this game out on the far left hand side. I am completely neutral, as I always try to be in these games, but I always love an underdog, so I'm hoping and praying that Dagenham and Redbridge can beat Salford, which would be nice. Obviously Kidderminster were underdogs against Grimsby, and we managed to knock them out, nice if Dagenham could get a result here. But here comes Salford, whipped into the penalty area, and it's 1-0 to Salford in just 3 minutes from 3 yards out. He headed it, the corner kick came in, and he headed it from 3 yards out. I thought the goalkeeper had saved it because he stood there with both hands. It hit both his hands, but it obviously went through the goalkeeper's hands and into the back of the net. And just as I was saying, I hope that Dagenham and Redbridge can cause an upset, Salford go and score. So there we go. At least the deadlock has been broken, and the very few Salford fans that have made their way to Dagenham from up north. Salford is in Manchester. Oh, and it went. The goalkeeper went like that in front of his face, and it went through his hands, hit the side of his cheek and into the back of the net. So goalkeeping error there. He should have had his hands a fraction closer together, and he would have saved it from point blank range. But as it stands, it is Dagenham and Redbridge, the home team, that trail by 1-0 after just 3 minutes. Well, now they have got it all to do. It was Turnbull that got the goal for Salford City. The Salford City, I'm not a big fan of them, and I'll tell you why. Here's the thing, right? Salford were a very, very small team, like a Sunday League team. And suddenly, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, because they played for Manchester, and Salford are a Manchester team, Manchester City, Manchester United, as we know. David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, and a couple of other Man United players, the Neville brothers, Gary Neville and Philip Neville, decided that they would invest and buy Salford. So Salford literally have not, in all honesty, they haven't got to where they're at today in Division 2 by being a great side, by, you know, slowly building and all the rest of it. Salford have done what Newcastle are probably going to do, and they'll buy all the best players that are available at the moment in time. Because like I said, Salford have got David Beckham that backs them financially, and he's got the odd few pence spare, as we all know. So is Ryan Giggs, so is the Neville brothers, and I do believe a couple of other Man United players. So they're all shareholders in Salford. So basically, a bit like Rushden and Diamonds did years ago. Rushden and Diamonds were bought by a billionaire. He turned what was a Sunday League team into a Division 1 team, and then after 20 years exactly, they collapsed and burned as soon as their financial backer pulled out and didn't want anything more to do with the club. Hence, their ground now is a dump site. Basically, the stadium's been ripped down, and there's, you know, it's all overgrown. And another corner to Salford, this time on the right-hand side. Oh, Dagenham and Redbridge have got to get their act together in this game, because if not, they could be on for a real hiding here. Dagenham, like I said, have had a fairly decent season. They're up in the top half of the National League, but Salford are a division above them, so they are clear favourites. But yeah, that's the only reason why I don't particularly like Salford, although, you know, it's Man United and blah, 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 and Beckham and all the rest of it. But when small teams do that, they buy their way up the leagues. You know, to me, it's not what football's about. It's not what football's about. You know, and everybody's talking about Newcastle now, and now that they've got all this money, to billionaires taking them over, and he's going to give them endless pots of money, then it's not great. It's not great. There's the manager, Daryl McMahon, for Dagenham and Redbridge, looking very, very smart indeed in his suit and tie and shirt. So yeah, that's why I don't particularly like Salford, because they're a money club. That's all. It's not about talent. It's not about guts and grit and determination. It's just, if there's a good player going free and at the right price, then they just look at, you know, David Beckham and Ryan Giggs and, you know, the Neville brothers, and they say, look, we have this amount of money, and they buy the player for them, which is wrong, you know, because like I said, football is about the fans, you know, it's about support, and that's where the team should be getting their money from. You know, they should be earning it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So come on, Dagenham and Redbridge, get a grip in this game now. It's with Salford on the halfway line. Like I said, all in black. And I'm not that keen on a kit that's all in black. But I think I've seen Juventus in black as well this season already, and yeah, it's not the best kit in the world. With the back four of Salford, and this is at Dagenham Redbridge, so they have got the home advantage. Whether the fans can make enough noise to make it count and to be the 12th player, well, that is yet to be seen. That is yet to be seen. But I'm really excited about the cup draw that's going to be coming up at around 9:45. Almost directly, we'll go from the end of this into what we're going to do. We're going to close this stream, and we've got another stream ready to go up, which has got the thumbnail for the second round of the FA Cup. So it's, you know, it's a proper. It's a proper stream, so it'll be exactly like this one, and I'll just be calling out the teams and, you know, letting you know whether your team are playing at home or away in the second round draw of the FA Cup. Capitano Italiano, how are you doing, my friend? I hope your week's got off to a wonderful start. I know ours has. We went for a little walk along the beach with some friends earlier today from 12 till 2, and then we came back, and then just been doing a little bit of work and getting ready, and, you know, some chores around the house, and, or the flat, should I say. Can't afford a house, but I can afford a flat. Well, not afford it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, but yep, so we've had a really good start to the week, and I hope and pray that everybody else has as well. And here comes Salford on the attack on the edge of the penalty area once again. Out onto that far left-hand side, picked up by Salford. They've got to do something with this. I don't know how many fans. There's still. I'm really surprised actually, because I can see some empty seats in the stand, and for a cup game, an FA Cup game, you would think it would be jam packed. Over the weekend, Kidderminster did have nearly 3,000 inside Agbra, and it's, you know, quite a small stadium, but. Small but perfectly compact. Here comes Salford on the attack. Salford still leading by 1-0 that came by Turnbull in the 3rd minute. He was about 3 yards out. It was a corner kick from the left-hand side, and a massive goalkeeping error. He stood there, went like that, and it literally went through his hands, off the side of his cheekbone, and into the back of the net. Salford back on the halfway line now, out on that far left-hand side, inside the centre circle, with Salford on the attack. And, you know, this is non-league football, and it's lower league football with Division 2. Good interception there by Dagenham and Redbridge out on this far left-hand side, but a nice bit of defending by the right back. Picks it up, plays it up the line. Salford bring it away, up over the halfway line, down that right-hand side towards the corner flag. And it's going to be a throw-in to Salford out on this near right-hand side. Have they got a long throw specialist? 11 minutes on the clock, and it is 1-0 to the away team, to the favourites, as it is said. Excellent stuff. And here comes the throw-in from out on this near left-hand side with Salford. Plays it through up towards the edge of the penalty area. Desperate defending by Dagenham at this moment in time. Played down the left-hand side. Good ball from left to right from Dagenham. He's got space out on that right-hand side. Can he find him? He does. Up he comes out on the far right-hand side. 4 players in support for the Daggers. On the attack now. Oh, and he's gone backwards. But now they do progress into the final third. But a solid bit of defending by the left back for Salford. Dagenham sort of chasing the game after only 3 minutes, but they are beginning to work themselves into this game. Yep, so don't forget, one of these two teams will be, well, it could be both teams, in the draw at 9:30, 9:45, depending how much injury time we get in this game. It is due to finish at 9:30, and then the draw will be done a few minutes later. But it could go on, you know, depends how much injury time we get. I just want to thank you all. If it's your first time here on Football Fans Live and you want to join in the live chat, then please do. Just smash the subscribe button. Wait 1 minute. That's all you've got to wait. It's just 1 minute for the computer to refresh itself. And then you'll be able to talk to Sarah in the chat room, and she'll be able to relay any comments, or if you just want to shout out, you know, tell me, you know, let's have your score predictions, put them in the live chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. Already, Salford, after only 3 minutes, are 1 goal to the good, but there's still a long way to go in this game. It is still anybody's, which is great. That's what we love. Open football. It's with Dagenham now, down on that right-hand side by the halfway line. They've got a throw into Dagenham. Dagenham in their red and blue kit this evening, attacking the goal to my left-hand side. Guys, we've still got over 700 games to come this season on Football Fans Live. We do cover non-league football, World Cup football, Champions League, English, Irish, Scottish, French, Italian, Spanish, Belgium, German, a bit of Welsh now and again, you know, Swansea and Cardiff and stuff like that. But yeah, we cover all types of football here on Football Fans Live, and especially non-league football. It's played into the penalty area. But the Dagenham forward just strolled offside, and it's going to be a free kick to Salford inside their own penalty area. Yep, he was close. He was about a foot and just over a foot offside as that ball came through. And it must be said, Salford held a really good line with that back four there. So yeah, guys, if you want to join in the chat, then please do. You know, you are more than welcome. Let us know what you think the score will be here this evening. This is the second game, I think, this season already that we've covered of Dagenham and Redbridge. We did cover them in the league. I think it was against Bromley or Boreham Wood, one of the two. But there you go. We love non-league football and lower league football. We'd rather cover the lower league football than the actual Premiership, being totally honest with you. So when we can find it, then we definitely will be bringing it. We normally cover about 1 to 2 non-league games per week, and we normally cover football about 6, sometimes 7 days a week. On a weekend, we'll normally cover around 7 live games. And we always, I mean, it's different tonight, but we always cover 2 games at the same time as well. I normally have one on my laptop, which is to the left of me, and then I'll cover a feature game. So we have a Super Soccer second. And a good cross from the left-hand side into that penalty area by Dagenham and Redbridge. Dagenham and Redbridge on the attack now. 30 yards from goal. Played across field out into the far right-hand side. 3 waiting. A big right-footed shot. And he couldn't keep it down. And it goes over the crossbar. But the first real chance coming for Dagenham and Redbridge. It was Sagaf on the right-hand side there, the number 8 for Dagenham and Redbridge, and he was only a few inches away from the top right-hand corner. They need an equaliser, and they need it pretty fast. The longer this game continues and Salford continue to lead, then Dagenham will become a little bit more agitated and a little bit more impatient, and they've got to be careful they don't make any mistakes. But it's picked up by Dagenham and Redbridge out on this left-hand side, inside that Salford half, but he gives it away down the left-hand side. And Salford played all the way back to their goalkeeper. Salford goalkeeper in all yellow this evening. Guys, you can see the team lineups along the bottom there, and the substitutes coming along the ticker on the bottom. And like I said, normally on Football Fans Live, we normally try and cover 2 games at a time. So not only do you get the feature game, you also get... I've just lost something. Sorry, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Also. No. Bloody pop-ups, they drive me nuts, man. Pop-ups, they drive me crazy. And here come Dagenham and Redbridge on the attack on the edge of the penalty area. Tries to step into the penalty area. Does he lay it back? He should have laid it back there. And then Salford get it clear. But Dagenham pick it up on the attack again. Out on that far right-hand side. Here come Dagenham and Redbridge. Can they get the equaliser that they so desperately need? And it's going to go out for a corner kick. It's a corner kick to Dagenham and Redbridge. Out on that far right-hand side. And you can see the heat-seeking ball. And it's just behind me there on the screen. And the referee hasn't give it. You're taking the piss. This referee. That was a clear bloody corner. That definitely looked like a corner to me. Dodgy refereeing. And we don't want a referee that's Salford based. Crazy. Right, it's time for the Harry Potter refreshments. Magic bottle. Awesome. Over the halfway line now with Dagenham and Redbridge. desperate to get that equaliser. They went behind after only 3 minutes. Out on this left-hand side, picked up by the number 11, cuts infield, up towards that centre circle. Nice play by Dagenham and Redbridge. Dagenham and Redbridge are playing the tidier of the football at the moment. What? Right, Salford have 60% possession so far in the first 18 minutes of this game. But at the moment, it is Dagenham and Redbridge on the attack, and they've just won a free kick out on that far right-hand side, about 20 yards from goal. Turnbull's having a word with the linesman there. He's not happy about that decision going against him, but yep, he did step across him with his right leg. And it's going to be a free kick to Dagenham and Redbridge in a very dangerous area. Can they convert this and get it into the back of the net and get that all-important equaliser in this game? They need a response definitely before half-time. We're slowly approaching the halfway mark in this first half. This is a really good chance for Dagenham now. Out on the far right-hand side, just on the edge of the penalty area. Dagenham Redbridge on the attack. There's 2 stood over it. We've got 5, 6 Dagenham shirts inside that penalty area, waiting for that cross to be floated in from the right-hand side. I think it's going to be the number 5 that whips it in. Get ready for this one. Hold on to your hats. Salford have got to defend here well. Chipped into the back post. Too hard, too strong. Left-footed, and it's gone straight behind. And what a waste by Dagenham and Redbridge. It's gone behind for a goal kick. That was a really good opportunity there for them to get that ball into the danger zone. And they failed to do it. Failed to do so. So that was a bit of a waste by them. They've got to build on that. They can't spend the whole game wasting chances like that, Dagenham and Redbridge. Goalkeeper takes the kick, right-footed. Downfield, over the halfway line it goes. Picked up by Salford. Out on the far left-hand side. Another good interception by Dagenham and Redbridge. Finding a foothold in this game now, Dagenham. Every time the ball goes forward for Salford, Dagenham win it back. And that's exactly what the Daggers fans are going to be wanting here tonight. Out on this near left-hand side. 20 yards from goal. Tries to turn the defender. Comes inside. And it's going to be a throw-in to Dagenham and Redbridge, in line with that 18-yard box. The Daggers on the attack. Good defending by Salford, though. Into the penalty area, or tries to get a left-footed cross, and it goes behind for a corner kick to Dagenham and Redbridge. Here they come. It's out on the left-hand side. Corner kick. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. It's right on the corner flag. It bounced off the corner flag. It's going to be a throw-in to Dagenham. Right on that corner flag. They were so unlucky not to get a corner, but now they do win a corner. Out on this near left-hand side, what can they do with this? They've got to get them balls forward. They've got to get the bodies forward and put that ball into the back of the net. So plenty of black shirts back there defending right now for Salford. Looking to defend that 1-goal lead that they took in the opening 3 minutes of this game through the way of a header from Turnbull. What can Dagenham and Redbridge do with this corner? It's out on the near left-hand side. It's going to be a right-footed corner kick. So it's going to be an in-swinging corner to Dagenham. Over it comes onto the front post. Header comes in. And he's put it wide. And he punches the ground in frustration there. Oh, what a miss. 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Good chance there on the front post. He got his head to it. I think it might have come off a defender last. It did. It's going to be another corner out on the left-hand side once again. Can they convert this? Over comes the number 5. Salford, Ian, a very warm welcome to Football Fans Live, my friend. It's a corner to Dagenham and Redbridge. I'll come back to Ian in just a minute. Whipped in right-footed again onto that front post. And a third corner on the trot to Dagenham and Redbridge. Both corners so far have been cleared at that front post. They've got to play it deeper. They've got to play it higher and get it around the edge of the 6-yard box this time. Salford know exactly what Dagenham are trying to do. So Salford have got to, Dagenham have got to mix it up. Nope, they go for the front post again. And it's headed out. And this time it's only going to be a throw-in. Ian, 1966, the year that England won the World Cup. Fantastic stuff. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest commentary. And yeah, it's great to see you. I hope you've had a wonderful start to the week, and a very warm welcome to our football fans family. We cover as much football as we possibly can. We've still got, this is about 100. We started 3 months ago. Callum, I think I left a message. Is that the Callum that I left a message on earlier? And I said to you, oh, he's gone again. He's gone again. Oh, okay. But great to see Callum in. Great to see Callum in. And maybe he's just nipped off to the toilet or gone and made himself a cup of tea. But Ian, a very warm welcome to you, my friend. Yep, I did drop a couple of messages, and I did speak to a Callum earlier, so it may be the same one. It might not be, but it may be this. Callum, hello, my friend. Did I drop you a message? Is that how you found us earlier? Because I think I did. Well, a very warm welcome, Callum. It's lovely to see you, my friend, and a very warm welcome to our football fans family. We cover, well, we've still got about another 750 games still to come this season alone. Yes, it was. There you go. So it's paid off. It's great to see you. And thank you for being here on Football Fans Live. And like I said, we try and cover as much football as we possibly can. Around 6 to 7 days a week, we'll have live commentary. And we normally, if there's 2 games live at the same time, we do cover 2 live games at the same time. And now and again, I've covered 3 because I've had a split screen. Here comes Salford down the right-hand side on the attack. They still lead by that goal in the 3rd minute. It was a corner kick out on the left-hand side and then headed in from literally 4 yards. But since that goal went in, Dagenham have started to get themselves back into this game. But Salford are on the attack down the left-hand side, inside the penalty area, cuts it back, and good defending. And I think it's going to go out for a throw-in right down on the left-hand side by that corner flag. So another chance for Salford to double their lead here. It's a throw-in out on that far left-hand side. Have they got a long throw specialist? He's drying the ball off, it looks like. He might go for a long throw there. He might go for a long throw down by that corner flag. But great to see you all, and I hope you've had a wonderful start to your week. Come on, Dagenham. We have covered, I think it's either the 2nd or 3rd game of the Daggers we've managed to cover this season so far. I think it was either Boreham Wood or might have even been Eastleigh. I can't remember, or even Bromley. I can't remember. But we've covered a few Dagenham games because obviously we love non-league football as well. So we try and get as much as we possibly can. So the throw-in came to nothing. It's on the halfway line with Salford just inside their own half, out on this near left-hand side. Switch of play down this right-hand side, back in field towards that centre circle. Salford pick up the ball, laying it back, picked up by the full-back. Out onto this near right-hand side with the right-back now. He needs a runner down this near right-hand side. He doesn't find him. Salford just struggling to get the ball forward and find a bit of space. And that's going to be a foul. It is a foul, and it's a free kick. Salford just inside that halfway line. Guys, you can follow the ball behind me as well. So, you know. It was Kings Lynn Town against Dagenham and Redbridge that we covered. There we go. And that's just one of them. I think we may have covered 2, but I'm not sure. Sarah's just having a look down the playlist. Sarah does all the techie stuff that you can see going on around me and behind me. She's just sat to the right of me, so she'll be typing away to you guys in the chat room. And guys, if you're hovering, then please jump into the chat and say hello. Tell me what your predictions are for this game. I still think it is anybody's game. And of course, after this, we've got the live draw for the 2nd round. So hopefully one of these 2 teams will be in there and it won't go to a replay, because I'm sure at this stage of the season, the last thing that teams want is a replay and an extra fixture on their timetable as we go into the Christmas period coming up very, very soon. And that's crazy. That's hectic. Here come Dagenham Redbridge on the attack down that left-hand side. Play to the edge of the area. Right-footed shot comes in. And he hits it over the crossbar. He couldn't get his head over the ball. He couldn't keep it down. He was leaning back all the way. And that ball was rising all the way. But another chance for Dagenham to get that equaliser. It was the number 12. Smashed it right-footed. Robinson it was. But over the crossbar it goes. And Salford survive again. And still have that 1-goal lead. Okay. That's okay. Maybe it is just one game for Dagenham that we've been able to cover as of yet. But hopefully we'll be bringing a lot more non-league football as the season progresses. Out on that right hand side. Here comes Salford. Over the halfway line they go. Played down the channel. Nice neat 1-2. He's got a runner. Great defending by the right back for Dagenham Redbridge. And that was a vital interception there, because otherwise he would have been clean through and got the cross into the box. So it's a throw in about 32 yards from goal, out on the far left hand side. There's Lowe. He wants it. Lowe wants it for Salford. Oh, and he's took a bash to the eye as well. Lowe's gonna have to go off, because he's got blood running down the side of his face, and I don't think the referee's seen it, because if you've got an open wound, then you have to go off, and I think he's hiding his face. But Lowe has got blood. He split his eye, and his blood's running down the left-hand side of his face there. But he's still on the pitch. I don't think the referee's seen it as of yet. So it's with Salford. 30 yards from goal, out on the left-hand side. And guys, we do cover football from all around the world. Non-league, cup games, Premier League, Championship, Serie A, the French League 1, the Bundesliga, La Liga. On the halfway line with Dagenham. Oh, and that's easy. He's given it away. Danger now on the edge of the penalty area. Great defending by the last defender, and he's put it out. And I tell you what, Weston, what was he doing for Dagenham Redbridge? He tried to play it back to his central defender, and great interception by the number 20 for Salford, but he just took one touch too many and allowed the defender to take it away from him. So it's a throw-in out on this near right-hand side. Salford picked up by the number 27. Take it towards corner flag. Gets the cross in. It's in the 6-yard box. Still bouncing around inside that penalty area. And now Dagenham and Redbridge get it clear. And here come the Daggers on the attack. It's 2-on-2. Oh, and now the Salford defenders have got back. And the chance has gone. But they've won a free kick about 35 yards from goal. Out on that far right-hand side. It's a good chance for Dagenham to whip it into the edge of that penalty area. And create a good goal-scoring chance. Callum says... Oh, I saw the purple. I've got really bad eyesight. That's why Sarah has to tell me what you guys are saying. So, anyway, 35 yards from goal. Dagenham and Redbridge, free kick out on the right-hand side. We've got 5 red and blue shirts. Wright's going to take it for Dagenham, I do believe. There are 2 stood over it, but I think Wright's going to take the free kick. We've got 5 red and blue shirts on the edge of that penalty area. They've taken it short. Now the cross comes in right-footed towards the back post. Good header. Bouncing around on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, and again, it's come to nothing. Salford have a chance to clear it down the left-hand side. They're taking their time. That's in. Oh, I'll tell them to give stuff as well. So with Dagenham and Redbridge now, out on the left-hand side. Who's that? Salford have got 56% of the possession in the first 30 minutes of this game. With 3 shots, 1 on target, and that one for Salford was the goal in the 3rd minute. Awesome. And a good chance there for Dagenham and Redbridge, a right-footed shot. The goalkeeper was equal to it. Now here comes Salford down this right-hand side. On the attack, cuts in field, lays it back towards that centre circle. Picked up on the far left-hand side now. Here comes Salford. The boys in black are on the move. Being pushed back though. Plenty of red and blue shirts there. I would say that the ground is probably about half full tonight. Dagenham Redbridge win it back. Oh, he's giving it away inside that centre circle. That was good play by Dagenham, but they just couldn't connect the 2 passes together. And Salford intercept it and win the ball back. Switch of play out wide, out onto this far right-hand side. Picked up by Shepherd for Salford. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. I promise you won't catch COVID from it. And if you haven't already, then please hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, because at the end of the day, still 750 plus games to come this season. And you don't want to miss any of those. It's a free kick to Dagenham, deep inside their own half. Played out onto this left-hand side. There's the captain there for Dagenham and Redbridge. giving a few instructions out to his players. Dagenham are, and he's just strolled offside there. And it's going to be a free kick. Salford out on the far left-hand side of the field. Just strolled offside, the forward there. Balanta. He's got to watch that line, Balanta. He's got to keep an eye on that back four because Salford are really holding a strong, focused back four. You know, that's about the 6th or 7th time. We've got to change a ball at the moment as well. It looks like the ball was getting a little bit flat, so the referees stopped the game and we're getting a change of ball. They're just checking the pressure on the ball at the moment. And like I said, at around 9:30 this evening, we're going to get the second round draw live here on Football Fans Live. We have got a separate stream for that, so we'll close this one down and then we'll launch the live stream for the second round draw. Hey, Morris Saltikoff in the house. Great to see you, brother. Mega love shout out. Hope you've had a great start to your week. I hope it's been a marvellous Monday. And thank you for joining us here on Football Fans Live with Dagenham and Redbridge inside their own half. They've just won a free kick out on the far right hand side. Man in the middle has not had a lot to do so far, so he's doing a good job. Played from right to left, headed back in field. And Salford clear the danger through the way of the goalkeeper who hits it right footed downfield. Met by a Dagenham and Redbridge head on the halfway line. And Dagenham and Redbridge, about 35 yards from goal, have won a throw-in, and that ball has gone out into the car park. So they've just brought on a brand new ball and they've got to get another one out. I say, there we go. Looks like they've got some drone footage going on over the ground there. And it's down by that corner flag. Dagenham trying to get that cross into the penalty area. Out onto the right-hand side. Good play by Dagenham on the edge of the penalty area now. Out on the far right-hand side. Looking to get the cross in. Now the cross comes in. He couldn't get it past the first defender. Great defending by Salford out on that front post. But Dagenham and Redbridge pick it up again. 35 yards from goal. He's going to try a long shot. Oh, my goodness me. And that one's gone into the car park as well. About 30 yards over the crossbar. Reynolds, the number 2 for Dagenham and Redbridge, rockets the ball over the top. Crazy. What a waste. Okay, we're only 10 minutes away from half-time, guys. And at half-time, we've got a travel channel. We play a little video at half-time. It's only about 2 minutes long, so go over, check it out. If you like holidays, if you like travelling, if you want some hints and tips on going abroad and maybe what countries you should visit, then why not check out our travel channel. And then we'll have a little bit of party music and then we'll bring you back for the second half here between Dagenham and Redbridge and Salford in the first round of the FA Cup. Proper. I like that word, proper. It's good, isn't it? And then in the third round, we get all the Premiership guys coming in. All the big boys will be joining us then, the likes of Man U and Liverpool and Man City and Chelsea and Tottenham and all those guys. So hopefully some of these smaller teams can get through to the third round and pick up a nice little paycheck from either Liverpool or Man United or Man City. But they've got to get through this round and they've got to get through the second round as well. Out onto the near left-hand side. And Salford clear the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Hits it right-footed. I think that's going to go out for a throw-in. Can he keep it in? He can't. And it's a throw-in to Dagenham out on this left-hand side. Robinson thought twice. No, and Reynolds is going to take it. Reynolds out on this left-hand side. The number 2 for Dagenham and Redbridge with the throw. We've only got 9 minutes to go until half-time. It is Dagenham and Redbridge 0. Salford 1. That goal coming in only 3 minutes. Salford came flying out the blocks. It's got room. It's with Dagenham and Redbridge out on that far right-hand side. Whipped in, left-footed. The header comes in. And the goalkeeper makes a save on his line. It was a cracking header from 5 yards out. And the goalkeeper with both hands puts it over the crossbar. What a save. What a header. What a cross. Great assist. He flicked it on with the left-hand side of his forehead. Great header. But the goalkeeper just got his fingertips to it and pushed it over the top. What a chance for an equaliser with only 9 minutes to go to half-time. What a fantastic save that was. It's a corner kick out on this near left-hand side. It's going to be a right-footed, in-swinging corner for Dagenham and Redbridge. Can they get that equaliser? Oh, and he's bouncing around. He's going to get a second chance. The second cross comes in. Oh, and he tries a right-footed shot and puts it way over the crossbar. And another waste by Dagenham and Redbridge. They've got to make these chances count. They've wasted several chances now in this game. And the Dagenham and Redbridge manager doesn't look happy. He's saying, look, just calm down. Calm down, guys. You know, they're swiping at the ball. That was a great chance for him to play it back into the penalty area. And he didn't. He went for glory and he put it about 20 yards over the crossbar. Such a waste by Dagenham and Redbridge. They can't be doing stuff like that. And Dagenham play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. 7 minutes to go until half time, guys. Get the kettle on. Get ready to let the cat or dog out. And it's going to be a throw-in on the halfway line to Dagenham and Redbridge. Can they get that equaliser before half-time? Or possibly could Salford double their lead before half-time? Awesome, it's out on that far right-hand side with Dagenham and Redbridge. On the attack again. Plays it down the channel. Good headed clearance by the left-back. Up to the halfway line. That's a good ball forward. Slips in between two defenders. Oh, and a great bit of defending by the full-back for Dagenham and Redbridge, and that one goes out into the car park. Tell you what, they're going to be running out of balls very, very soon in this game. There's a lot of balls that have gone over the top there. They need a ball boy out in the car park, absolutely. So it's a throw-in Salford out on that far left-hand side. 39 minutes on the clock. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Salford 1. It is still anybody's game. And as we know, guys, one goal is never enough, especially in a cup game. Here come Dagenham with Weston down this left-hand side. Good attack now. Can he get the cross in? Right-footed cross on. It's headed away. It's headed clear by Salford once again. But Dagenham win it back on the edge of the penalty area. Steps inside on the left-hand side. Oh, a great shot there. And the goalkeeper equal to it. It was a left-footed shot from the left-hand side, about 8 yards out, and the goalkeeper diving across the face of his goal, pushed it out, but Dagenham still on the attack again, out on the far right-hand side. There's still plenty of red and blue shirts on the edge of that penalty area. Here they come again, finishing the half. Very, very strong indeed, Dagenham and Redbridge, but they've just got to be kept. Right-footed shot. Oh, and the goalkeeper dives down to his left-hand side and saves it. And another good save by the goalkeeper. I'll tell you what, the Salford goalkeeper, Ripley, is definitely keeping Salford alive right now, because Dagenham are running them ragged at the end of this first half with 5 minutes to go. Can they get that equaliser? They are pressing like it's 2021. Here they come again, out on the far right-hand side. Cross comes in. Good headed clearance by Salford on the front post. Wow. Who said that?
The MSU fan is calling for Ole to give the captaincy to Scott McTominay.
No.
That's from TalkSport.
Oh, that's from TalkSport. Okay. Well, they obviously don't know what they're talking about. There we go. Just having a look at that left-footed shot by the number 11. It was a cracking shot. And then a right-footed shot. The goalkeeper diving down to his left-hand side, Ripley, and just pushing it out. 2 fantastic saves. The goalkeeper's made about 5 good saves in this first half alone. And I'll tell you what, so far, I would say that the Salford goalkeeper, Ripley, is man of the match. If they were to end it now, if this was the end of 90 minutes, then the Salford goalkeeper would definitely get man of the match in my eyes, because he has had a blinder. It could have easily have been 3-1 to Dagenham and Redbridge, but Ripley is having the game of his life for Salford right now. It's a throw-in on the halfway line, out on the far right-hand side to Dagenham and Redbridge. They're on the attack again with only 3.5 minutes to go, plus any added time, whichever the fourth official gives for injuries. But we haven't really had any injuries, and I haven't seen Leauge go off. Maybe he's just wiping the blood away, because he had blood pouring. He'd split his left eye just on his eyebrow. I think it was either an elbow or a clash of heads. And it's with Ripley, the Salford goalkeeper, brings it to the edge of his area. Ripley takes it right-footed. Oh, and he's put it straight out of play. Well, he's hit the top of the stands with that, Ripley. That was a terrible kick. Okay, maybe he should just stick to saving the ball, because his kicking has a lot to be desired. So it's a throw in to Dagenham and Redbridge out on the far right hand side, inside their own half. They've got to get that ball forward once again, and now they do, up into the final third. Out on the far right hand side, up towards the halfway line. Picked up by Dagenham. Nice neat 1-2, but his second touch has just let him down, and the centre back plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who clears it left footed. Dagenham pick it up once again, 25 yards from goal, out on this near left hand side. Great pressure this by the Daggers, playing really well. Took them a while to get into this game, but the last 10-15 minutes they've really found their feet and got a foothold in this game, Dagenham. And no disrespect to Salford, because left-footed cross, and it's gone out for a corner kick to Dagenham with 2 minutes to go. Can they get that equaliser? Hold on to your hats, guys. It's out on the left-hand side. They've had a lot of corners. They're just not making them count. They need to deliver that killer ball into that penalty area and get a red shirt on the end of it. It's out on the left-hand side. I think it's going to be another right-footed corner. So it's going to be an in-swinger. Yep, he's going to take it right-footed, the number 5, once again for Dagenham. They've got to make one of these corners count. They take it short this time. Play a crafty short. Then it's whipped in right-footed on the front post. And it's gone out for the referee's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. And it's going to be another corner kick out on the right-hand side. Tell you what, Dagenham and Redbridge are definitely trying absolutely everything to undo that Salford defence, but they are really standing strong at this moment in time. Great defending on the front post there by the number 8 for Salford, putting it behind for another corner. Goalkeeper goes down after a followed up challenge there. He's down on the floor. We've got a break in play. There's me every time I say that we've had no injuries in the first half or the second half, then a player goes and gets bloody injured. So, guys, while we're waiting for that corner kick to be taken, the goalkeeper, Ripley, for Salford, is getting a little bit of magic spray onto his left knee. We have got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitch, Reddit, or if I've missed any, but please hook up with us on all of those. And like I said, hit the notification bell, because we've still got about 750 games to come this season alone, and then we've got the World Cup next year as well, which I'm really looking forward to. Come on, England, after a really good European Championship. And guys, if you want to join in the live chat, just smash the subscribe button. Wait 1 minute while the computer resets itself. Okay, right footed corner onto the front post again. It's bouncing around inside that 6-yard box. Oh, and he's put it out. He's gonna. Oh no! And I think the referee's seen a foul there. And Salford win a free kick inside their own 6-yard box. And we've had the 45 minutes. What is the fourth official going to give? He's got to give it at least 1 minute. He holds up his board and he gives 2 minutes of injury time at the end of this half. Salford leading by that 1 goal. What will the managers say to their teams at half time? And I tell you what, Dagenham and Redbridge have played really well. They do deserve to be drawing, being honest with you, and I am completely neutral, and I just say what I see on the screen. I don't BS, I don't beat about the bush, I don't do softly commentary. If it's crap, I'll tell you it's crap. If it's great, I'll tell you it's great. And I tell you what, this has been a really good game. Both teams have played very well indeed, but I think at the moment, it's a little bit unfortunate for Dagenham, because the last 25 minutes or so, they've had the better chances of scoring against Salford, so they can consider themselves a little bit unlucky at this moment in time to find themselves a goal down, and it's a throw-in to Salford down by that right-hand side corner. Here we go. Okay, we're into the final minute. We've got 45 seconds left of the 2 minutes that have been added on at the end of this half. And it's with Salford. That's a good ball into the penalty area. Can he get it across the face of the goal? He does so, but it's cleared at the front post. And Dagenham have a chance to clear it with 30 seconds left. Up over the halfway line. Dagenham trying to chase it down. Can they win the ball back on the halfway line? No, Salford do it. And here comes Salford down the right-hand side. He's got a runner up towards a corner flag. Can he get the cross in? He does. It's into the 6-yard box. Oh, and it goes over the crossbar. Diving in the edge of the 6-yard box. And he just puts it over the top. What a chance there for Salford to double their lead with 10 seconds to go. in this first half. What a great game it's been so far. We've had chances at either end, and I'll tell you what, both goalkeepers, well, more so the Salford goalkeeper Ripley, has had a cracking first half. We've had the 47 minutes. We're just waiting for the referee. Clark is encouraging his players to get forward. It's a goal kick to the Daggers. Left-footed downfield over the halfway line, and there goes the half-time whistle. Go and grab some refreshments. We're going to be back in 15 minutes time. Enjoy the party music, enjoy the half-time video, and we'll see you all in 15 minutes for the second half of Dagenham and Redbridge against Salford City. See you soon. And we are back for the second half. Are you ready for this? Salford are only 45 minutes away from going through to the next round, the second round of the FA Cup. But, and it is a big but, Dagenham and Redbridge did finish that second half. In fact, the last 20 minutes was all Dagenham and Redbridge, realistically, as far as good chances were concerned. Dagenham are the home team this evening, and they are trailing by 1-0, which, if you're just joining us, happened in the 3rd minute of this game. It was Turnbull. It was a corner from the left-hand side, and from about 4 yards out, it was headed in by Turnbull and straight at the goalkeeper, but he had his arms just too far apart, and it went through his hands. With Salford on the edge of the area, left-footed shot, great defending there. What a chance there in the opening minute of this second half. They started the first half very, very strongly, Salford, and it looks like they've come flying out the blocks. He was completely unmarked. He took one touch too many and let the defenders close him down, I tell you. But what a chance there for Salford to double their lead on the edge of the area. He was in the centre of the goal. He only had to place it to the left or the right, and it would have been 2-0. But yeah, the opening goal came through a goalkeeping mistake, being honest with you, because he had his arms that far wide. It came through, hit him on the cheek, and went into the back of the net. So it was a little bit of a goalkeeping error. But never mind. And here come Dagenham and Redbridge out on this right-hand side. He's got plenty of room to get the cross in. He does so. And it's just over the head of everybody inside that penalty area. But picked up by Wright down this right-hand side. Right out on the right there. The number 5 for Dagenham. Laying it back towards the halfway line with Dagenham. Picked up by the full-back. Plays it across field to the centre-back. Up to the... good interception there. And I'll tell you what, it goes down under a heavy challenge. Reynolds with the challenge there for Dagenham and Redbridge. And it's a throw-in to Dagenham. Salford weren't happy about that throw-in decision there, but they win it back on the attack down the right-hand side. Both teams have come flying out the blocks in this second half, 100 miles an hour, and that's exactly what we want. High pace, high tempo, quick passing, 1-2 touch football. That is what makes it all the more exciting here. Guys, I hope you've all had a marvellous Monday and a great start to the week, and I really appreciate you all being here. You may have seen, I don't know whether we managed to get it up at half time, but we've got the international break coming up over the next 10 to 14 days, and we kick off the internationals on Thursday with Georgia against Sweden at 5:20, and then, or 5:45, something like that. And then we've got the Republic of Ireland on Thursday evening against Portugal. So 2 great games to kick off our international break. And here comes Salford down that right-hand side, 30 yards from goal, crossed in onto the back post. And the goalkeeper for Dagenham picks it up on his 6-yard box and clears it downfield. But it's met by the centre-back for Salford. Salford being pushed all the way back inside their own half. Down this near left-hand side with Salford. In the second half, Salford are kicking from right to left, attacking the goal on my left-hand side. And they are in gold and black this evening, Salford City. So Dagenham and Redbridge are going from left to right in the second half, attacking the goal on my right-hand side. And they are in their red tops, blue shorts and red and blue socks. So, and the referee, the man in the middle, is all in his light blue. And there you have it. It's a throw into Salford by the halfway line out on this near left-hand side. Nice play. Good interception by Dagenham out on the right-hand side now. Picks it up. It goes down under a heavy challenge, and that should be a free kick. Yes, Ling gets the free kick for Dagenham and Redbridge. I think that was over the halfway line, but he's been pushed all the way back into his own half. So we're about 3 foot back from the halfway line, played across field inside that centre circle with the daggers now. Right-footed out onto his right-hand side, fails to get hold of it though. Salford pick it up and then give it away inside that centre circle once again. Both teams, because they're playing with so much pace, good interception there and headed all the way back to the daggers goalkeeper. 50 minutes gone in this game, so Salford are only 40 minutes away from a second round place. Don't forget, there's a lot of big boys starting to come into play in that second round draw. And then in the third round, if these teams are good enough to get through to the third round, then they could pick up a really, really good draw, because that's when the real big boys start to come in. Out on this left-hand side with Salford now. Nice neat 1-2, a little step over. Bit of showboating, nice bit of skill there by Salford. Don't forget, these guys, Salford, the favourites, they are in a division higher than Dagenham, but Dagenham are having, you know, a pretty decent season in the National Vanarama League at the moment. They're doing pretty well up near the top. And they win a free kick. They want to get on with it really quick. Dagenham Redbridge are deep inside their own half. Up over the halfway line. Out on this right-hand side. Picked up by the number 20. Wants it down the line. Up towards that corner flag. He gets taken down. Oh, out on this right-hand side. And Turnbull is effing and blinding. He's got to be careful he doesn't give it too much of that, because Turnbull will end up with a booking if he's not too careful there. So it's a free kick to Dagenham and Redbridge in a really good position. It's out on this near right-hand side, about 22 yards from goal. Wright's gone over to take it, the number 5 for the Daggers, but Turnbull is still mouthing off there. He's got to be careful. It was Sagef that went down under the challenge, the number 8. Turnbull was the criminal in that challenge. And this is a really good position. It's right on the corner of the 18-yard box, out on the right-hand side. Dagenham have got to get some bodies inside that penalty area now and deliver a killer ball if they're to stay in this game. 52 minutes on the clock. 38 minutes to go. Now would be a perfect time to get that equaliser for the Daggers. They had a few good chances in that first half. And Ripley in the Salford goal played really, really well. Right foot across, in it comes. Oh, and it was only met by the Salford defenders, wasn't it? There we go. And Dagenham have to pass it all the way back to their goalkeeper, who hits it left-footed downfield out onto this near right-hand side. Oh, I was going to say that was a beautiful ball. It was straight to the feet of Weston, and he let it go underneath his foot, and he's gone out for a throw-in. Weston was in a perfect position there to get the ball across the face of goal. It was a great kick by the goalkeeper, deep inside his own half, from left to right, out onto this right-hand side, and Weston just couldn't control it. Kidderminster Harriers are number 22 in the draw. Oh, there you go. Coming 2 by 2 by 2. There we go. Let's just what number are these two teams? I have got the draw here as well. Let's have a look. They are number 5 in the draw. That draw will be coming up straight after this game. We will bring it to you live, but it will be on a new stream. So make sure you've hit the subscribe button. You'll get the notification and then jump straight in. Or just put in Football Fans Live. There's a reminder there. If you put in Football Fans Live now, you'll see that there's a reminder for the draw. We've got a separate live stream for that. So we'll end this one at the end of the game and we'll jump straight in to the second round draw live stream, and I'll bring you that one live as well. So these two teams are number 5, and here comes good defending there by Dagenham, playing it all the way back to their own goalkeeper. 54 minutes on the clock. Downfield up towards that centre circle. Dagenham pick it up once again, but they've given it away inside centre circle. Gives Salford a chance to break. It is right next to Dagenham. Dagenham or Salford, it says. Yep, you've just got to read it. Okay, with the back foot of Salford, downfield, out on the far right-hand side. But it's going to go all the way through for a throw-in. Reynolds is just making sure that that goes out for the throw-in. And Reynolds is going to take it out on the far left-hand side. And the Dagenham manager there, McMahon, is just undoing his tie a little bit. I think he's starting to feel the heat. The pressure is on the Dagenham manager at the moment. His team are still trailing from that 3rd-minute goal. But they did get a lot of good chances, especially in the final 10 minutes of that first half. And it was only world-class saves that kept them from getting the equaliser. With Dagenham now inside their own half, being pushed back by Salford. Good bit of pressure by Salford, keeping Daggers pent inside their own area at this moment in time. Out on this right-hand side, picked up by Wright for Dagenham. The number 5 plays it infield, picked up by the fullback. Looking for some movement in front of him. He needs somebody to move off the ball. Who's that that's chatting?
No, it's me.
Bezo Jenkins. Bezo, how you doing, Bezo? Yeah, you said it's you. It's not you.
Sorry, I'm doing other
Yep,
stuff.
she's doing other stuff. Bezo, how you doing? I can't see what you've said, but I just recognise your emblem, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've had a marvellous Monday so far, and thank you for joining us here for the first round of the FA Cup. And then we've got the second round draw coming up. It's a corner kick to Dagenham Redbridge out on the far right-hand side. They must have had about 20 corners in that first half, but just couldn't convert them into goals, unfortunately. Sarah will answer you very, very shortly, Bezo. But it's great seeing my friend. They take the corner short this time. Right footed shot comes in. Oh, and there's just no power on it. And it goes wide. He took a deflection on the way through. I think it's going to be another corner. Yes, it's another corner to Dagenham and Redbridge out on the far right-hand side. They've got to make one of these corners count in this game. They really have to. The captain for Dagenham and Redbridge trying to get his players going. He's like, come on, guys. We're 34 minutes away from going out of the FA Cup. So in comes the corner kick on towards the back post this time. Kept in, Bezo says. Oi, oi, my friend.
Back in working, my dad has a lot to answer for. I wanted to meet you both.
Oh, I know, and it was a little bit frustrating for us. Hopefully your dad won't do that again, because we cancelled about 3 different appointments over the weekend to meet you. So technically we lost out as well. So, yeah, a little bit frustrating. But we know it wasn't your fault. Okay, corner kick out on the far left-hand side. Whipped in right-footed, but he couldn't flick the ball on. And then the header back in towards the penalty area. It's a game of headed tennis on the edge of the area. But I hope you had a great time in Wales, my friend. Bezo, I hope you had a great time at the rugby. And I take it you've had a safe journey back to Bradford. So it's good to see you back. Hey, Gav, J.A. Highlights. Do you know what, bro? I didn't realise who you were. And we came over last night after we finished streaming. And your channel is absolutely amazing, bro. Your channel is perfection. Absolutely love it. You've got it down to a real treat, you have. Honestly, Gav. J.A. Highlights. Guys, get over there. Check him out. He is awesome. And, you know, he's great at what he does. And he's got a fantastic setup on YouTube. J.A. Highlights. So, yeah. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Bezo, it's all right, mate. It's not your fault. Yeah, it was just... there were a couple of things we were going to go and film, and we cancelled it. And, you know, but, it's just one of those things. And then I think it was it the Friday night that you told us you couldn't make it and you were in Wales? And we'd got something else lined up. Oh, yeah, we were going to cover it's Southampton, Aston Villa. And then on the Sunday, on Saturday, we thought it was Saturday, but on Sunday we were going to go to the Arsenal Super League game, the ladies in London. We got tickets, so we gave them away in the end. So they weren't wasted. We ran a giveaway, because on Football Fans Live, guys, we do giveaways as well. So hopefully we'll have some signed shirts, signed footballs, things like that. And we had 2 tickets to the Women's Super League in London, Arsenal against West Ham ladies. And we gave that away for the Sunday just gone, and apparently it was a really good game. So we do giveaways. It ended 4-0 to Arsenal, so that was fantastic stuff. But we've got an international break now, and we've got more games starting on Thursday evening. It's all right. They're showing a replay. We've got a stoppage in play, and I thought Turnbull had scored again, but it's still 1-0 to Salford with just over 30 minutes to go. So we're just waiting for that injury to be sorted out. He's just being walked off the pitch, or more or less. Yeah, no, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
His team won. He said no, some muppet run on the pitch.
No way, Bezo. Some muppet ran on the pitch. You're kidding me. Oh man, how frustrating is that, Bezo? There's 2 little girls in the crowd there, and they're about 4 and 5 years old, and they're not watching the game. They've got 2 little tablets, and they're playing on their tablets, bless them. So that's how interested they are. But you know, it's a school night. What are the parents doing? Keeping them out on a school night. So free kick to Salford. Downfield it goes. and it's gone out for a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in to Dagenham and Redbridge out on this far right-hand side. Taken quickly up towards that corner flag. They don't want to waste any time. Every second that ticks is a second less for them to get that equaliser. Dagenham Redbridge on the attack now. Can the Daggers get that equaliser that they so desperately need and want and have come very, very close to? Beautiful ball out on the far right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? Down by the corner flag. He's got a runner. Tries to play it infield, but it wasn't read, and it's going to go all the way out. No, he kept it in, and then Salford get it clear downfield up towards that centre circle. Over the halfway line it goes, and Dagenham are going to play it all the way back to their fullback. He's picked up by the fullback. Out onto this near right-hand side. Picked up by Wright down this right-hand side. Wright urging his players. He needs some movement. He's going, come on, help me out here, guys, to his teammates. 61 minutes gone in this game. Still, the Daggers trail by that 3-minute goal by Turnbull. Can they get the equaliser? It's out on the far left-hand side. Switch of play out wide from left to right up towards the edge of the penalty area. Turns, left-footed shot. Oh, and it's just too high. And it goes over the crossbar for the Daggers. And the threat is gone for Salford once again. And that will give them another chance to run a few more seconds off the ball there and off the clock. Yep, guys, we've still got about 750 games still to come this season, so that's fantastic stuff. And like I said, we have got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we've got a substitute. Connor McCanley comes on. I hope I pronounced that right, but Connor McCanley has come on for Salford. Didn't see that one happening, but it must have been because of the injury. And it's a throw-in to Dagenham on this near right-hand side. On the halfway line. Good ball into the penalty area. Here they come. Oh, and he's pushed off the ball there. Is the referee? No, he just gives. Is he going to give up? Oh, they're asking for a penalty. I don't think the referee's going to give it. But Dagenham broke quickly into the penalty area. It's a body check off the ball. And I think he's just going to give a corner. But that could have easily. I've seen them given. He cuts across him. I would say that's a penalty in all honesty. He cut across him with his right foot. But there's no VAR. Left-footed cross into the penalty area. Too close to the goalkeeper. And Ripley gathers for Salford once again. And the threat is over. Ripley clears right-footed downfield. Biso says. Okay, Biso. Have a great night, mate. Have a blessed day. And we'll catch up again very, very soon. It's great to hear that you got home safe, my friend. So take care. And yeah, we'll catch up again very soon. Look after yourself. God bless. Okay, so it's a throw into Dagenham deep inside their own half, down by their own corner flag out on this near right-hand side. Wright's going to take it. And a big wave from the crowd there. The Dagenham fans still singing, still in high spirits. They've still got belief that their team can get something from this. It's with Salford out on the right-hand side on the halfway line. Just keeping hold of the ball. Frustrating Dagenham now, running that clock down. Still out on the right-hand side. Good play between the four midfielders there. Out on the far right-hand side, it's a throw into Salford. Here they come again. Guys, if you want to join in the live chat, just hit the subscribe button. Wait 1 minute for the computer to refresh itself, and then you'll be able to chat to myself and to Sarah. She'll be typing away there to you, and she'll also relay whatever you've got to say into my right ear, and I'll give you a mega love shout-out as well. Salford break into the penalty area, but a good clearance there by the left back, and Salford win a throw out on the far right-hand side, 33 yards from that Dagenham goal. Time is ticking. We're into the final 25 minutes. Dagenham need something, and they need it fast. Salford with 52% of the possession so far in this game, and Dagenham have just won a free kick on the halfway line, which they take quickly. The referee lets the play go. Dagenham have had 11 shots in this game. Salford have only had 5, but it is Salford that win. And tempers are starting to fray a little bit there. Number 8 against the number 8, going chin to chin, chest to head, forehead to forehead. And the rest of the teammates get in between the two and separate them. So tempers are starting to get a little bit fresh now. You know, there's obviously a lot of passion here. None of these two teams want to be going out the FA Cup tonight. No way, Jose. And what's the referee going to do here? He's going to dish out a couple of yellow cards. So the number 16 picks up a yellow card for Salford. Wasn't even him that was, he must have said something, the number 16, because he wasn't the one that was originally. So Jordan Turnbull, the goal scorer, gets a yellow card. He has been mouthing off. We said that in the first half, didn't we? That Turnbull had been giving it a lot of that, and I think he's just been booked for that reason alone, because he wasn't, you know, involved in that chest to chest. So a free kick, Wright's going to take it out on this right hand side. It's about 38 yards from goal. There's plenty of red shirts on the edge of that penalty area. He needs a good delivery onto the edge of that box. Will it come? Right footed. In it comes, and it goes straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Terrible, terrible, terrible pass by Wright. What is he doing? And a complete and utter waste. But he's going to get a second chance to take it. Okay, there was a bit of pushing and shoving going on the edge of the area. So Wright gets a second chance, and he has to make this count now, because that was diabolical from him the first time. This one's a little bit better. Into the penalty area. Oh, and again the referee blows his whistle, and it's going to be a free kick on the edge of the area to Salford, and a chance for them to run a few more seconds off of that clock. Nobody was offside there. I'll tell you what, if he's given that for offside, then the referee and the linesman have got that absolutely wrong. I think it was because of the pushing and shoving. And Dagenham are going to make a... Dean Rance comes off for Dagenham, and Joey Jones, JJ, comes on. Can JJ make a difference? Joey Jones. What a name. That's a fantastic name. I absolutely love it. More weird and wonderful, the better. There we go. Is that Steph? Steph in the room? Good evening, Steph. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us here on Football Fans Live, and a very warm welcome to our football fans family, the home of good, honest football. We've got over 750 games to go this season still.
They're asking what we are using to show the heat map.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
That's fine. And it's a free kick out on this left-hand side to Salford, 35 yards from goal. I tell you what, if the second one goes in now for Salford, I do fear for Dagenham and Redbridge that will be curtains, because we've only got 22 minutes left. And, Steffi, thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate that. You know, those lovely words and those kind comments. Thank you so much. And a very warm welcome to you. And the offside flag has gone up, and Dagenham and Redbridge do, and there's a bit more, you know, pushing and shoving going on, because Salford trying to run the clock down again, just keeping hold of that ball and not getting, you know, not letting Dagenham and Redbridge get hold of it, and they want to get on with it. So the goalkeeper's going to take the free kick, left-footed for Dagenham and Redbridge. 21 minutes to go, left-footed downfield, out onto the far left-hand side. Up goes the red shirt. They win it, but then they give it away again. Dagenham and Redbridge have got to get hold of that ball. They've got to keep it, and they've got to move it a little bit faster. That clock is ticking. Out on the far left-hand side, it's a throw-in, but Salford get it back off the throw-in. Dagenham giving away, and now they've just given away a free kick. And I'll tell you what, Darryl McMahon, the Dagenham and Redbridge manager, looks absolutely furious right now. He's there and he's pacing, and you can see the steam coming out of his ears and out of his nose. He's got red eyes, and he's like, come on, stop giving the ball away far too easy. Yep, he's getting very frustrated with his team at the moment. And I'll tell you what, rightly so, because they are giving it away a little bit cheaply. And at this moment in the game, they can't afford to be doing that. They've got to be keeping hold of the ball and making an impact in that final third. But here comes Salford on the edge of the area. Tried to clear it downfield, Dagenham and Redbridge, but it literally went across the face of his own goal. And now down this left-hand side on the attack with Salford. Boys in black, here they come again. 30 yards from goal. They're going to be happy to run any seconds down that they get the chance to do so. On the edge of the area, left-footed shot. Oh, and it just goes over the crossbar. But the danger is still there for Dagenham and Redbridge. They've got to be careful. They've got to be careful, because like I said, if that second goal goes in, then it could be all over for the Daggers. And the Daggers are going to make another substitution. On comes the number 21 for the Daggers. Who's going off? Let's have a look. Come on, let's see who's coming off. But Daggers are going to get another fresh pair of legs on. And Sam Ling goes off. And Ibi Akambi comes on. Ibi Akambi comes on. So can these fresh legs make a difference for Dagenham in the last 20 minutes of this game? We are now into the final 20 minutes. It's a goal kick to the Daggers. Left-footed. It's not very often you see a left-footed goalkeeper. Sorry about that, guys. Get a little bit hoarse now and again. I hope you all enjoyed your refreshments at half time. Steffi, is Dagenham your club, or is it just in general that your football club? Do let me know. Do let me know, Steffi, because it's like, you know, you guys are our football fans family. You're not just people on the other side of the screen. Right's got it out on this right-hand side. And we love to know, you know, we are nosy. We love to know as much about you as we possibly can. So, you know, you're more like friends and family to us. Out on this left-hand side, chipped in towards the back post. Oh, and the goalkeeper, Ripley, goes up and plucks it out the air and saves Salford once again. I'll tell you what, he's definitely been man of the match in my eyes. Let's have a look at your, apparently your emblem. I've got to put my glasses on, excuse the glasses. That looks, yep, it is the Manchester United. That's the Manchester United. Tell you what, that's my Premiership team as well, Steph. And it is very, very sad times at the moment. And it's going to stay that way all the time that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is in charge. I don't want to go too much into that, but honestly, you know, if have a look at somebody on Twitter said McTominay should take over the captaincy. They obviously don't know anything about football, but you know, if you look at any of the Man United games that we've covered so far this season, then you'll see what I think about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Sorry about the bad language, because now and again it does come out. And 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 gets a yellow card for Salford. Here come Dagenham down that left-hand side, brought infield, out onto the right-hand side now. He's got a runner down the right-hand side. Can he find him? No, he cuts inside the penalty area. And the Dagenham player goes down inside the penalty area, and the referee gives the free kick the other way. Oh, my goodness me. It is running out, and 𝓳𝓷𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 gets a yellow card, the number 3. There we are. There's just confirmation of it there, guys. Just to let you know, 17 minutes to go. I really do fear for Dagenham and Redbridge now. The Daggers have got to throw everything. They've got to throw the kitchen sink, the dishwasher, the fridge freezer, the tumble dryer, microwave, toaster, sandwich maker, kettle, whatever they've got. They have got to throw everything at Salford now as we approach the final 17 minutes of this game. Goal kick to Salford downfield. Good headed clearance by Dagenham there, by the centre-back. Awesome. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. And don't forget, we've got the second round live draw coming up straight after this game. That's going to be on a separate stream. So you can head over there now, set a reminder, and just hit the thumbs up, and then you should get a notification. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell here, and then that will let you know whenever we go live, obviously, with those 750 games still to come. We've got the international break coming up after tonight, and we kick off our international coverage on Thursday. So we're going to cover the very first game of the internationals, and that will be Georgia against Sweden, and then 2 games on Thursday, possibly 4, because I always like to cover 2 games live at the same time. Here comes Salford, 25 yards out on the edge of the penalty area. Oh my goodness me, what a piece of defending there, but Salford on the attack inside the penalty area once again, takes it to the byline, and it's going to be a corner kick. Salford out on that far right hand side. Yeah, what was I saying? I always bring 2 live games. If we can find 2, we will be bringing 2. So I have one on my laptop next to me, and I'll commentate on that one, but we do have the feature game at the same time as well. So it's always worth, even if we'd say got Man United and Tottenham there, we'll have Liverpool and Man City there. So we always try and cover 2 games. So on Thursday, we will be technically covering 4 games, but only 2 will go up as the main and 2 as our super second. Okay, whipped in with a corner now. Oh, good defending. Still inside the penalty area, and time is running out now. We've only got 15 minutes to go. Clay Mears in the house. Happy birthday, darling. Header comes in, and it's over the crossbar by Salford City. Oh, what a chance for them to make it 2-0 and maybe put this game to bed. Clay Mia, it's Clay's birthday today, guys. So do get over to her channel, check it out and give her a lot of love. And everybody, please put happy birthday. If you're in the live chat, put happy birthday to our wonderful Clay Mia. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've had a wonderful birthday, darling. And I hope it's going really, really, really well. Thank you so much for being here. Much love. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And Shepherd is going to take a throw in for Salford over on that far right hand side with 14 minutes to go. The clock is ticking down and Salford are edging ever closer. They will be number 5. Ball number 5 in the draw coming up after this one. Down the right hand side with Salford played in towards that penalty area. Picked up again by Salford, takes it to the byline, tries to get the pass back on and goes straight into the goalkeeper's arms. That was a lucky deflection. It could have gone absolutely anywhere. And Dagenham and Redbridge bring it away down this right hand side. Now they switch the play in towards that centre circle, out onto the left hand side now. But they've given it away again. They're giving it away far too cheaply. Dagenham and Redbridge have got to keep hold of that ball and they've got to make it count. Every bit of possession. Out onto this far right hand side with the right back. Up towards the halfway line for Dagenham. I've been to Dagenham ground quite a few times, but not for a fair few years now. Not for a fair few years. So, you know, it's nice to see it again. It's nice to see it again. It really is. I don't think I've been sort of left-footed shot on the goalkeeper. Ripley saves on his front post, but another good chance from about 22 yards out. It was a right-footed shot from the left-hand side. Cuts inside the defender. Unleashes a right-footed shot, but Ripley was equal to it on his front post. What a chance there, and I can see lots of party stuff in the live chat for our Clay Mare on her birthday. Oh, and here he comes inside the penalty area. He's only got the goalkeeper to beat, and he couldn't make the correct connection. It should have been, would have been, could have been 2-0 to Salford. It was played over the top. He was through on goal, and he tried to tap it past the goalkeeper. Instead, it went into the Daggers goalkeeper's arms. And here come the Daggers now at the other end. Tries to get it through. Goes down under heavy challenge. Referee says play on. No free kick to the Daggers. And Salford clear downfield. This is end-to-end stuff now. As Dagenham and Redbridge try to get the ball forward as quick as they can. And a free kick. They take it quickly on the centre circle. Out onto this right-hand side. Here come the Daggers down the right-hand side with the number 11 on the attack. Only 12 minutes to go. And I think it's going to go out for a corner kick. It's going to be a corner kick down on the near right-hand side to Dagenham and Redbridge. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 putting it out for a corner kick to Dagenham. They've got to make these corners count. They've had about 25 corners in this game. It's unbelievable. They've got to throw all those red and blue shirts into that penalty area now. Time is running out for them. They're slowly but surely going out of this FA Cup. They won't make it through to the second round. And it's going to be a throw down this right-hand side to Dagenham and Redbridge. Oh, man, and the referee, he's seen something. And he stopped the play. What's the referee doing here? Oh, we're going to get a substitution by Salford. The referee shouldn't have let... Dagenham wanted to take that throw in really, really quickly then. And the referee stopped it for the substitution for Salford. He shouldn't do that. He shouldn't do that. You've got to, if people want to get on with the play, they've got to let them get on with the play. It's going to be a double substitution by Salford with only 11 minutes gone. 11 minutes to go in this game. I bet Dagenham and Redbridge wish there was only 11 minutes gone. There we go. Steph says... And Donald Love comes on for Salford. Exactly. You're absolutely right, Steph. You know, it is a rot. You couldn't have said it better. Ian Henderson goes off, and on comes Kelly May. On comes Kelly May, and off goes Henderson. Yeah, all the time. And it needs to be a clean sweep. With United, they have to get rid of all the trainers, all the assistant coaches. They have to get rid of the Glazers. You know, everybody needs to go. And Man United have to start from scratch and rebuild under somebody decent. And it is. The Glazers have to go. So it's a throw into Dagenham down this near right-hand side. Wright takes it up towards the corner flag. 10.5 minutes to go, and he crosses it, but it goes straight into Ripley's arms, and Ripley lies down on the ball. He's running the seconds down, and they are quickly running out of time now. They went behind after only 3 minutes, a goalkeeping error, and Ripley with another bad kick there. He can't half save, but he's awful at his goal kicks. He really is. He should have just rolled it out. He should have done a Peter Schmeichel or Kasper Schmeichel and threw the ball out onto this right-hand side. Picked up by Wright inside their own half. They've got to get forward, and they've got to get forward now. Goes down under a heavy challenge, 40 yards from goal. It's going to be a free kick to Daggers. It's another chance for them to get that ball onto the edge of the area. They've got to do it, and they've got to do it now. I am completely neutral, but I do love an underdog, guys. I do love an underdog, it must be said. Both of these teams could still go into the draw for the second round, and that's coming up in just over 10 minutes or so. Make sure you get over there to Football Fans Live, and you'll see a new thumbnail and a new live stream ready, so you can set a reminder for the live second round draw, and I'll be bringing that to you straight after this game. So it won't be on this stream. We'll close this one down, and then we'll jump straight over to the other one. We'll launch it, and I'll be there to bring you the second round live. Dagenham play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. 9 minutes to go. We are counting down. It's a left-footed clearance downfield up towards that final third. Good defending there by Salford. Back into the Daggers half. Out onto the left-hand side. Awesome. Awesome. And it's out on that left-hand side. Daggers desperate to get that equaliser now. On the edge of the area, right-footed shot and straight into the goalkeeper's arms once again. There was no power in the shot there by the Daggers, and it was an easy save for Ripley in the Salford goal. And another chance goes beckoning for them. Oh, on the edge of his box there. And another right-footed clearance downfield. Good stuff. And here comes Salford on the attack. Good defending there by the fullback for the Daggers. Out onto the far right-hand side. Leauge trying to keep it in. And it's gone out for a throw-in. The captain for the Daggers wants to get on with it. He takes it really quickly on the halfway line with the Daggers out on that far right-hand side. Here they come again. They've got to move that ball faster. They've got to move that ball faster. And they're being pushed all the way back to the goalkeeper, who clears it downfield for the Daggers. But it goes straight through to the Salford goalkeeper, who's going to take all the time in the world with this goal kick. He's all in yellow. Ripley's had a great game in that Salford goal this evening. He has been top class. He really has. And if it hadn't have been for him, it could have easily have been 3-1 to the Daggers. Amazing. And it's going to be a throw-in down on this near left-hand side, and they're walking to go and get it, Salford. They're taking all the time in the world. It's easy like a Sunday morning. In line with that 18-yard box with the number 3. Nice little step over. Tries to go nutmeg the defender. Good defending there by Weston. Out on this near right-hand side, Touré going to take the throw. The number 3 for Salford. Again, he's just walking. He's going as slow as he can. He's running a few more seconds. 7 minutes to go in this game, guys. It looks as if Salford are heading towards that second round draw coming up straight after this one. Oh, and he falls on his feet. It's still Salford out on this near left-hand side, looking to get that cross in. Touré plays it across field. Good interception by the Daggers. Out onto the left-hand side. Switch of play. Over the halfway line they go. Super sub on the ball for the Daggers. Out on the right-hand side. Switch of play. Trying to come in field. Takes it up towards that corner flag. Can he keep it in? I think it's going to be a corner kick. Yep, it's going to be a corner kick to the Daggers out on that far left-hand side with 6.5 minutes to go. They've got to get that equaliser. They've got to throw everybody forward now. They've got to get red shirts into that penalty area. There he is, McMahon. He's looking very worried, the Dagenham manager. He wants that equaliser. He's got to get it, and he's got to get it now. They've got to get them red and blue shirts into that penalty area. He needs a killer delivery. It's out on the left-hand side, right-footed, in-swing it on towards the back post. Oh, and he hits the post with the other. What a chance, and he hits the post. Lady Luck just isn't on the Daggers side this evening. From 1 yard out on the back post, he hits it, and it smashes against the post. And it's gone out for a throw-in down this right-hand side to the Daggers. How close do you want to get in this game? Unbelievable, unbelievable to throw in. Wright takes it out on the right hand side, up towards the edge of the penalty area, tries to play it through, and it's not red. And it gives Salford a chance to clear downfield, 30 yards from goal. The Daggers pick it up again, down by on that right hand side. looking to get the cross in. There's plenty of red shirts there. Up towards the byline. Cross comes in onto the back post. Oh, he doesn't. He puts it over the crossbar. Terrible cross there by Wright. Oh, man. And another chance is wasted. What a save. I mean, it was half a save and half off the post. Let's have a look at that again. Yep, it came off the goalkeeper's knee, bounced onto the post. And that goalkeeper, I tell you what, and then it was cleared from 1 yard out. Dagenham have come so close in this game. And if it hadn't have been for the goalkeeper's been world class for Salford. He really, really has. And I only say it as I see it. I'm not biased. I just say what I see on the screen. And it would have been 4-1 now if it hadn't have been for Ripley in that Salford goal, because he has had the game of his career. I mean, I've not seen him play, you know, I think I've seen him play once before this season. But I tell you what, guys, he has had one amazing game here tonight. We're into the last 5 minutes of this game. Right-footed free kick on the halfway line, forward for Dagenham, out onto the left-hand side. Every Dagenham shirt on the attack now, itching for it. We've extra time, hands. I reckon only a couple of minutes, being honest. But who knows with those fourth officials? Sometimes they give 6 when there's been none. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I would say, if he's doing it properly, I would say 1 to 2 minutes. Left-footed shot and tipped over the crossbar. Oh, my goodness me. It was a right-footed shot. It was going in, and Ripley dives at full stretch and tips it over the crossbar. And another great chance for an equaliser. I don't believe it, man. What a save. What a shot. He was 25 yards out. The number 14. It's going to be another corner kick. They've got to throw everybody forward now. It's out on the far left-hand side, right-footed. In comes the corner. Oh, and it's cleared. It's cleared on the 6-yard box. And now here comes Salford down that right-hand side. But good interception by the number 8 for Dagenham and Redbridge. It's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. He hoofs it forward. 3 minutes to go. And I tell you what, Salford... I'm not being nasty to Salford, but Salford do not. A draw would be a fair result here tonight. It really, really would, because I tell you, the goal chances that Dagenham and Redbridge have had this evening have been absolutely immense. How they have not got the ball in the back of the net once is beyond me. I can't comprehend it. All I can say is that every single player and every, coach, assistant coach, whatever, in that Salford team needs to be buying Ripley a drink in the bar afterwards, because if it wasn't for him, and he saved their bacon tonight. Okay, we've got 2.5 minutes to go. The manager for Dagenham and Redbridge is screaming at his players on the sideline. He's like, come on, guys, go again, give me more, get that equaliser, push. Oh, and a slip on the edge of the area, and it's gone all the way through to the Salford goalkeeper again. Oh, another tack, falls on the floor. Okay, Gav, excellent. Thank you, Gav. Thank you. Yep, Sarah didn't think of that. There you go, guys. There's a link in the live chat that you can hit, and it will take you to the second round draw that we're going to have coming up after this. So just hit that link in the live chat. We've got to stop in the game at the moment. 1.5 minutes. We've got to play her down. So we weren't going to get that much injury time. Whoa. And they've gone sprinting over. The trainers have gone sprinting over. Uh-oh, this is not... The camera's not showing it. Guys. All the paramedics are coming on. Didn't even see a challenge. I don't even know which player it is. Somebody's gone down on the byline, and the referee's telling the players to move away. Oh, my goodness me. No, it is. It's a player. We don't want to be seeing this, guys. The players are being ushered to the other side of the pitch. What has gone on? Something's gone on. I think it's definitely a player, or it's somebody in the stands. And the paramedics have gone running over. The referee is taking the players onto the opposite side of the pitch. This is not good. This is literally... Well, we're into the last minute of the game. This is not what we want to see. I'm going to have to put the sound on for a minute, guys, because I need to find out what's happened. Shh. Shut up. Keep talking.
Very swiftly, the medical staff came over. 1 or 2 of those.
Right, the linesman called over the paramedics.
Unclear as to what the incident is and what the problem is, but clearly the players were taken to the other side of the pitch.
The players have been taken to the other side of the pitch, guys. We're into the final minute. This is crazy. I think it's definitely somebody in the crowd. And I think there was that incident at Newcastle, wasn't there? As soon as I know anything about this, guys, I'll let you know. They're taking a stretcher across the pitch to the... It's happened on the opposite side of the stadium, the other side of the pitch, out on this far left-hand side. I'm looking at a camera directly down the centre of the pitch. And it looks like it's something... Well, they're not showing it. The camera won't go there. They swapped the camera angle to behind the goal.
We haven't got confirmation as to what's happened or what...
We haven't got any confirmation.
The issue actually is, but there appears to be a stretcher coming out towards the near side, and the person who has suffered an injury, looks to be a head injury of some sort actually, down below us, is being asked to get on to the stretcher.
Somebody's... we're getting news that somebody has suffered a head injury and they're trying to get them onto the stretcher.
Because when everybody came charging over, obviously the feeling was that it could be even more serious than that. It doesn't look as if the players are getting ready to continue the final few seconds of this.
Okay, it does look like the players are getting ready to continue the final minute or two of this game. So bear with me, guys. This will, of course, hold everything up for the second round draw, but the link's in there. Let's hope and pray that person's okay. They're saying it's a head injury. It's one of the fans. We're getting a round of applause at the moment.
The other supporters in the area are saluting the stricken supporter who is being taken via a stretcher to the...
So it's one of the supporters. The players are coming back on the pitch. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound down, guys. So hopefully that person's going to be okay. It was a head injury to one of the fans. The medical team ran across the pitch and the paramedics were called over as well. The referee took the players all over to the opposite side so they couldn't see what was going on, because obviously, you know, if it is too distressing, you don't want the players. And the fan is on the stretcher. He's being brought across, so across the pitch, across the centre of the pitch. And let's hope, we don't know whether it's a Salford fan or a Dagenham fan. I'm presuming it's probably a Dagenham fan because it is in the main stand, and the referee is going to continue. The players are just taking their places on the pitch. The referee's bringing the ball back on. I don't know whether he's going to go with a drop ball, but let's hope and pray. I hope most of you have stayed with us for the final few minutes of this game. I don't know how much we're going to get at the end here. And the referee's going to give the ball to Ripley, the Salford goalkeeper, and he's just going to kick it downfield to absolutely anybody, I think. Okay, guys, are you ready? Let's get back underway, and let's hope and pray that that fan, whether he's a Salford fan or a Dagenham fan, excuse me, sorry about that, I'll get reflux. And we're back under play. We're back underway. Okay, here we go. So I don't know how much extra time. We are into the 94th minute as it stands. But, you know, so we had about 5 minutes of stoppage there, guys. And it's out on the near left-hand side with Dagenham. So with the Dagenham goalkeeper, he plays it out onto the left-hand side. I've got my headphones back in now, sir, so we can chat as well. I hope that most of you have stayed with us and we've not lost any of you. Good stuff. With Dagenham and Redbridge in the final third and cleared downfield. Here comes Salford trying to catch them on the counter-attack. They've just got to be careful they don't get caught at the back. Hey Fraser, welcome back for that. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. And I don't know how much time. They've just held up the board and it says 10 minutes. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. So is that 10 minutes from the 90 minutes, which means another 6 minutes? So that's absolutely fine. We haven't got a game after this one. And they won't do the draw until this one is finished anyway. Right-footed shot again from the edge of the area, and Ripley saves it again on his front post. Another great chance for Dagenham and Redbridge. out on the far left-hand side, smashed it right-footed about 2 foot off the floor, and Ripley went down to the front post, diving to his right-hand side, and saves it again. And it's going to be a throw-in on the halfway line now to Salford out on that far right-hand side. What a absolutely stonking save by Ripley. Oh man, it was a great shot as well by Dagenham. You can see why they're up near the top of the 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 National League, and hopefully they get promoted this season as well up into Division 2. So I will be, they do not, by the way that they played tonight, this Dagenham side does not look like a national 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 side at all, because they played amazing, beautiful football. And, for a long time in this game, no disrespect to any Salford fans, but Dagenham Redbridge have looked the stronger of the two teams, and it goes all the way through for a goal kick. Okay, I'm presuming we're into the 96th minute. They've said plus 10, so I'm presuming that means 100 minutes. Okay, so we've only got another 4.5 minutes to go. So it's not adding on to the 94th minute, it's adding on to the 90th minute, which would be about right, because there was about 5 minutes of stoppage time. So we've got about 4 minutes left of injury time. And then, guys, yep, hit that link. It's in the live chat. I can see it will just about working out there. It's my eyesight's terrible. And yeah, that will take you over to the live stream for the second round draw, which we're going to bring you live after this. And McKinley's gone down on the floor. 4 minutes to go, and a yellow card to Clark. Kenny Clark picks up a yellow card, and that is going to give Salford another few seconds to run off the clock. It's a free kick about 35 yards back from the Dagenham and Redbridge goal. They've not said who the man of the match is yet here tonight, so in my eyes, definitely Ripley. Definitely Ripley. Right-footed free kick in towards the edge of the penalty area. Out on that far right-hand side, still with Salford. If a second one goes here, it's good night, sweetheart. The cross comes in, right-footed into the 6-yard box, and he's missed from 6 yards out. He hooks it over the top. He had a chance to bury it, did Salford, and another chance goes beckoning. So when it's still 1-0, Dagenham are still in this game. They really, really are. How did he miss there? The Salford player from 6 yards out rockets it over the crossbar. Really good chance. And now here come Dagenham and Redbridge down that right-hand side. They've got to move and they've got to go fast. Goes down under a challenge. Free kick. And it's in line with the 18-yard box out on the far right-hand side. Another good chance for Dagenham to get that equaliser with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Can they get it? They need to just chuck the goalkeeper forward now, because it's going to be close to being the last kick of the game. They've got to get everybody forward for this free kick. It's out on the right-hand side. The referees made them move back a little bit. It was no way that far back at all. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a great chance for them to get that ball into the penalty area. Salford have to stay focused. Every black shirt is back defending for Salford. We've got just over 2 minutes to go. Right-footed cross comes in. Flicked on. Oh, and he smashed it over the crossbar from the back post. He put it about 30 yards. I'll tell you what, he would have had a rugby score there. And what a miss for that. He wasn't even remotely close. He hit it right-footed from about 10 yards out. Smashed it way over the crossbar. That was embarrassing, man. That was embarrassing. He was completely unmarked from 10 yards out, and he put it about 30 foot over the crossbar. I only want Dagenham to get an equaliser because they don't deserve to lose like this, because they've had chance after chance after chance. But, hats off to Salford. They got that 3-minute winner, and they've held on to it for 95 minutes now. They've held on to it for 95 minutes, that 1-goal lead. And it's on the edge of the area, and Salford pick it up. We've only got 1 minute and 20 seconds to go, cleared downfield. I tell you what, that was a lucky escape there, offside to Salford. And here come Dagenham now on the attack again. Into the final minute we go, guys. What a game this has been. We have seen more or less absolutely everything in this game. Amazing shots, amazing saves, and a really good goal, actually. Although it was a bit of a goalkeeping error. And some cracking opportunities for Dagenham. I tell you what, if they carry on like this in the league, they'll be up in Division 2. Guarantee it. Up in Division 2 without a doubt. We saw them against Kings Lynn, and they were really, really good in that game as well. I know they've slipped down the table. They were top. They've slipped down the table a little bit. And the Daggers fans are still there. The Daggers fans are trying to get their team going. 30 seconds to go. But it is the Salford fans that are also clapping and cheering as well, getting behind their team. 15 seconds to go. Get ready for that final countdown. It looks like Salford are going to be in that second round draw. They are number 5. Ball number 5. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We've had that 10 minutes. We're on the 100th minute of this game. It's Dagenham and Redbridge out on the right-hand side on the halfway line. They go backwards. You haven't got time to go backwards. We're just waiting for the referee's whistle. It's with the goalkeeper for Dagenham. It's it, left-footed, downfield. And that's it. It's all over. It is all done and dusted. And Dagenham and Redbridge are out of the FA Cup. But they're going to have a fantastic season. All you Daggers fans, take my hat off to you. They have performed exceptionally well tonight, and it is only Ripley in the Salford goal that has kept them in this FA Cup. Salford, march on. We're going to be there with the live draw in about 3 or 4 minutes. Make sure that you hit that link. We'll see you all over there. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live, and we hope to see you in a few minutes. Take